Welcome to another startup and complete car documentation. What we have today is a 2017 Chevrolet Tahoe Premier.
This Tahoe is painted in tungsten metallic.
Chrome accented door handles. You have smart key access on all four doors. On the key fob, you have the buttons for lock, unlock, remote start, panic, and your power tailgate release, and also the button to just release the upper portion of the tailgate, just the glass. Front door panels have storage areas. It does have a premium Bose sound system, two-person memory for the driver's seat, and of course power windows, locks, and mirrors, along with power folding mirrors.
This one has a jet black interior, and the Premier trim comes standard with leather seats.
Both front seats are fully powered. And now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. It does have push button start.
The Tahoe is one of two full-size SUVs currently sold by Chevrolet, with the other being the historic Suburban, which has a longer wheelbase. The Tahoe name dates back to model year 1995. That year, the short wheelbase GMT 400 platform SUVs, the GMC Yukon and Chevy K5 Blazer, got a mid-cycle refresh, and the K5 Blazer ended up being renamed the Tahoe. Since then, the Tahoe has served as both the short wheelbase version of the Suburban and its platform siblings, and the platform sibling itself of the short wheelbase GMC Yukon and eventually the short wheelbase Cadillac Escalade. This 2017 model we have today represents the fourth generation of the Tahoe, which was produced for model years 2015 through 2020. It rides on the General Motors GMT K2XX platform, which was also used by the 2014 to 2019 Silverado and Sierra pickup trucks, in addition to the 2015 to 2020 GMC Yukon and Cadillac Escalade. Not to mention the 2015 to 2020 Chevy Suburban and its platform siblings, the Yukon XL and Escalade ESV. This generation never really got what I'd consider a mid-cycle refresh, but it did gradually get some smaller visions in terms of features and options over the years. For 2017, the Tahoe came in three trim levels: LS, LT, and Premier. The Premier trim is new for 2017, replacing the outgoing LTZ trim. The 2017 Tahoe was offered with one sole engine, that being a 355 horsepower 5.3-liter V8. This engine is paired as standard to a 6-speed automatic transmission. As you'd expect, your available drivetrains are either rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Competitors in 2017 included other full-size SUVs like the Ford Expedition, Nissan Armada, and Toyota Sequoia.
So, in the instrument cluster, you have two analog gauges. You have your tachometer and speedometer, and then all the rest is located in this large digital info display, which can be gone through via these controls on the steering wheel. And it is a very substantial display we got here on this premier trim level. So you have your trip computers, that kind of stuff. Audio, phone, navigation, which then, as you see, you hit navigation, and I was surprised to find on this 5-year-old SUV, you have a navigation map in the gauge cluster screen, which is really cool. Options, which takes you through quite a few things. And you can even change the display theme, so go to standard, and it changes the whole look of everything. As you can see, you got your fuel gauge, oil pressure, charging voltage, that kind of thing as well. And then media is the third display theme. So yeah, you can configure this. And even more system settings. But yeah, there's a really cool, substantial information display you get here. The hazard switch is on top of the steering column. It has a 4-spoke design, multifunctional, leather-wrapped steering wheel. As for controls, first the front of the spokes. On this side, you have your cruise controls, along with the following distance for your forward collision warning. The steering wheel is also heated, which you can toggle right here. Then on this side, you have your voice command button, hands-free phone, and then your information display controls. Then on the back of the spokes, you have seat, track, and volume for your audio system. The steering wheel is power, tilt, and telescopic. The parking brake is foot operated. Your headlight switch, panel dim, your 4-wheel drive controls. You have 2 high, 4 auto, 4 high, and 4 low. Trailer brake controller. Climate vent for the driver. Your traction control, parking sensor, and lane keep assist toggles, and you even have power adjustable pedals. And finally, here are the controls for your heads-up display. You can raise or lower it, change the brightness, and then change the info button can change what you have displayed on here. That's really cool. Right here is your high beam, turn signal, and wiper stalk. And you have a column gear shifter at your plus and minus to manually shift the transmission along with your tow haul mode. Putting it in reverse does reveal a backup camera with guidance lines. Going down the center of the interior, first you have your touchscreen interface for your MyLink infotainment system, central climate vents, some physical radio controls and shortcuts for the infotainment system. With this button you can actually raise the entire screen itself to reveal a secret storage compartment along with a USB port. CD player. Right here you have a set of dual zone automatic climate controls, and then rear passengers also get their own climate control zone. On either side right here you got your 3-stage heated and cooled front seats, and with the heated seats you can do either just the seat back or heat both the seat base and the seat back. Storage. Little storage area right here with a 12-volt power outlet and 2 USB ports. 2 cup holders. Massive center console. Got another power outlet, 2 more USB ports and an aux port. And this thing has the rear seat entertainment system. I believe this is a remote control for that. And you got 2 headsets. And then you have a wireless charging pad. Glove box is lockable. Grab handles for the driver, front passenger, and both second row passengers, along with a grab handle on that A-pillar. Both sun visors do have vanity mirrors and lights. Auto dimming rear view, OnStar, overhead lighting, garage home link. You can adjust how far open the power tailgate will, open, and your power sunroof controls. Finally, a sunglass holder along with a mirror to check on the rear passengers. And finally, here is the MyLink infotainment system. You have AM, FM, Sirius XM. Phone for obvious stuff, pairing phones, screen projection, have navigation, and all sorts of settings corresponding to that. All sorts of settings. Then you even have weather for Sirius XM Travel Link, if you have that subscription for that, and then some more apps and whatnot. But now let's go ahead and roll down the driver's window and take a look at the engine bay. Both front windows are fully automatic and the rear windows are automatic down.
Available on the Premier trim is this set of 20-inch 5-spoke chrome alloy rims. The 2017 Tahoe is powered by GM's Ecotec 3 5.3-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine. It's an all-aluminum pushrod engine with 2 valves per cylinder, direct injection, variable valve timing, and active fuel management. Horsepower is rated at 355 at 5,600 RPM, while torque is rated at 383 pound-feet at 4,100 RPM. The Tahoe in this video is equipped with 4-wheel drive, and the transmission is a 6-speed automatic with manual shiftability. Running on regular unleaded with a 26-gallon fuel tank, EPA estimates for 4-wheel drive 17 Tahoes are 16 mpg in the city and 22 mpg on the highway. It has an independent short and long arm front suspension and a solid axle multi-link rear setup. Stopping the Tahoe are 4-wheel ventilated disc brakes. Curb weight is somewhere around 5,600 pounds, and 4-wheel drive Tahoes could tow up to 8,400 pounds when properly equipped.
Middle doors on the driver's side. Storage areas, along with bottle holders on the back door panels. Second row captain's chairs. But first, we'll take a look at the third row. Third row passengers do get cup holders and power outlets, coat hooks, climate vents. But space back here is going to be pretty cramped. I'm about 6'1" and, well, I'm very uncomfortable and cramped back here, so probably not a good idea for full-grown adults to be riding in the third row for long trips. But with the push of a button, you can just get that second row seat up and out of the way. There are mat pockets on the backs of both front seats, and the second row captain's chairs are reclining. Grab handles on the B-pillars back here. Armrests. And second row passengers get quite a lot of amenities on this top-of-the-line Premier trim. For one, you have a rear seat entertainment system with a whole screen back here. Some storage, got a household style power outlet along with a regular car 12 volt. Second row passengers also get their own set of climate controls along with 3-stage heated second row seats. Also got an aux port, 2 USB ports, and an HDMI port. And comfort back here is someone who's about 6'1", front seat adjusted for someone of my size. Pretty good. It's a full-size SUV, not cramped. Comfortable, great for long trips, yeah. Not too much else to say. Single exhaust, rear wiper, and like I said before, with this power tailgate, you can open the whole thing or just the glass. Very old school SUV type of thing, but pretty nice if you don't want to open the whole thing.
The Tahoe offers 15.3 cubic feet of cargo space with all the seats up, 51.7 cubic feet with the third row folded down, and finally 94.7 cubic feet with both the third and second rows folded down.
And then from here, you can even fold down the second row seats with the push of a button, and boom, down third row. You got that entire cargo area. And the third row seats you can even fold it back up with the push of a button, and it's actually pretty fast. That's really cool. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2017 Chevrolet Tahoe. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.